This is the heaviest ball player in the world. He's one of England's most iconic strikers. He has more career goals than Bale, and he's probably stronger than all of us combined. No offense, just look at him. Akinfenwa, aka The Beast, is someone we're all well aware of, but I don't think people get just how strange of an athlete he is. While Drogba had a 12-pack, Ferdinand looked like an Avenger, and David Beckham was crafted by the hands of Greek gods, Akinfenwa weighs 60 pounds over the ideal weight for a player, yet he played longer than every single one of them. Meaning, Akinfenwa is either a superhero cyborg alien sent to Earth from another planet, or his success is down to his insane diet. So for the next 50 hours, I'm going to eat this insane diet following 3 simple rules. 1, I have to finish every meal I start. Oh, I feel sick. 2, I'm not allowed to be sick. There's still so much. I actually feel awful. And 3, I have to eat all 15,000 calories in Akinfenwa's diet in 50 hours, including his best meal. I have 50 hours to survive. Let's go. I want to start it by weighing myself. Oh, Jesus. I'll be weighing myself at the end of the 50 hours to see how much weight I gained. Damn, am I really 100 kg? Hour 2, I started my first of many meals. But why? Why would I subject myself to this absurd challenge? Well, 18 months ago, Akinfenwa retired and football lost its one and only beast. Meaning, someone has to take his spot. There are 14 players in the world who, like me and Akinfenwa, weigh over 100 kg. I don't see any of them stepping up. It simply has to be me. Proving I can crack this diet is proof to you that I can be football's next beast. Or at least for 50 hours, that should be sufficient. Akinfenwa likes to have a bowl of 3 Weetabix, some Greek yogurt, honey, and milk when he wakes up, along with an orange and a banana. I've seen people try and eat Messi and Ronaldo's diet before, but in all honesty, it isn't that much. However, this diet is. Okay. Is it bad I'm not feeling great already? That mega breakfast is only 6% of the total calories I'm having over the next 50 hours. So yeah, that's not great. So if any chance at doing this thing, I'm gonna have to get real good at working up an appetite. I'm meant to be consuming over 3 times the advised calories, including the beast meal, which I'm really scared about eating. I recently learned from my doctor that I actually have an allergy to the gym. So I've selected 5 calorie burning methods that do not involve the gym, starting with this sauna suit. I am such a loser. My plan originally was to have a kickabout, get nice and sweaty, but I found out that the goalposts at my pitch had been taken down. So I just did some running in utter sorrow while dog walkers walked past judging me. Akinfenwa will be burning his calories in the gym lifting 5,000 ton weights. But if I tried that, I'd most likely hospitalize myself. And I'd also crack my pants. I am soaking right now. I only burned 170 calories the entire duration I used the sauna suit. The only thing I lost here was water. It is 20 degrees right now, and it feels like I'm wearing clothes that have just been in a thunderstorm. Hour 5 ate Akinfenwa's post-training meal, which is potatoes, broccoli, and chicken.
Listen, my whole career has been chicken.
As a fellow chicken enthusiast, I can get behind this. It does feel weird eating this soon after breakfast. Hey, it takes us to over 2,000 calories, which is awesome. Hour 7, I hopped on the toilet. Hour 8, I tried taking a nap, didn't work. Hour 9, I began my second calorie burning method, which required the VR headset again. I did goalie drills like my life depended on it, but it wasn't doing enough, so I spiced things up with a bit of boxing. I thought I was being cool, but watching this back, I think this has got to be minus 50 aura points, for sure. During breaks, I watched some Akinfenwa interviews for inspiration. He's pretty fun to listen to.
Hey, but sidebar, I think I'm technically unemployed. Mbappe, Haaland, Henry, Akinfenwa.
All I know is that I want to be just like him. I have to become the beast. Throughout this method, I've burnt 143 calories, which is somehow even less than the sauna suit, which I can't help but think would be higher if I spent the time actually doing exercise. Bruh. The articles I used for this mentioned Akinfenwa likes to snack on dried nuts. Nuts. Now, I thought that was an incredibly lame snack. What's he eating healthy for? A football match? But it also says his weaknesses were Jaffa Cakes. Yay, sugar! This was actually the most calorific meal of the day so far. In fact, once we were done, we were already 20% of the way there. Jaffa Cakes done, nuts down my throat. Wait, I'm pretty sure I'm over the daily calorie intake already, and I've still got meals to eat today. By hour 12, I was already onto my next meal, curry and rice. It's safe to assume Akinfenwa didn't eat this every single day because That'd be dumb. But he has said it's one of his favorite meals, and I'm trying to prove I can be the next beast. So if I can't eat this, how am I supposed to crack the beast meal? Oh my god, I do not feel good. But the curry has been obliterated. Now it's time to do the same thing to the toilet. That's what I spent hour 13 doing, and hour 14 I tried a third method. Cycling without moving is boring, so to keep me entertained, I watched some YouTube. This guy is so hilarious and so good looking, and he definitely doesn't picture himself in TikTok edits in the middle of the night. By the time I was done glazing myself, I'd actually burned 400 calories, which is by far the best of any of the methods so far. In an interview, Akinfenwa says he likes to throw in the odd Nandos. I hope it isn't a massive order like quarter chicken, medium breast, corn, chips, 5 wings, medium. It was nice knowing you, Kings. This is the largest meal we've had so far by a mile. This will take us a lot of the way there if we can get through it. Ugh. That's so much chicken. Meanwhile, Akinfenwa was probably loving his Nandos.
We're just naturally big, and I'm not the typical forward or footballer, do you know what I'm saying? What I live by is I never do things to prove nobody wrong, I do things to prove myself right.
Done. I'm just gonna sit here for a bit. I am very, very tired right now. I wasn't expecting to feel like this at this stage. We've still got so many more calories to eat tomorrow, including the beast meal, which is kind of terrifying. I'm definitely less confident now than I was at the start of the challenge, for sure. Good morning. I'm still feeling really full from yesterday, which isn't a feeling that I'm used to waking up with. It's weird. Sleeping was super hard, actually. Even though my body was really tired, it just wouldn't fall asleep, which was frustrating to say the least. This morning, I want to get through a few thousand more calories and some more methods to burning them. I ate the breakfast and post-training in pretty quick succession, which probably wasn't the smartest idea. This challenge has been pretty inspiring so far. The fact Akinfenwa went through this for 22 years.
I got rejected many a time, many a time.
Were there any times when you were not back for being too big?
Massively. It followed me to the age of 40.
Finished. To the toilet. Hour 28, I excreted again. Hour 29, we were 8,000 calories deep in the challenge, 53% of the way to becoming the next beast. Yesterday, we didn't go as hard with the exercises I think we could have, so I'm here to fix that with this thing. I saw Will and E test it. It's called a smart hula hoop, which is basically just this weight on the end of a normal hula hoop that makes you feel like a helicopter, apparently.
I'm gonna take you off!
I've never been able to hula hoop, but you'd be surprised of how much easier it is when the hoop's strapped around your waist. Actually, you probably wouldn't. That's like the opposite. Okay, there we go. We get the hang of it. We were scoring these methods based on fun. This is number 1, defo. Actually, I'm gonna take off. Once I landed, I burned 120 calories, which is far from ideal. There's a pattern here between gimmicks and devices that actually let you do exercise. Who could have seen this coming? Yesterday for a snack, we had nuts and Jaffa Cakes, but there are other snacks that Akinfenwa eats. These plantain chips, which apparently he adores, and these bourbons, which I adore. This calorie challenge is being completed whether I like it or not. Look at that man. He's going through those bourbons like Xhaka on a yellow card. I may have developed a generational tummy ache, but I'm still determined to become the next beast.
There's not many footballers that are 16.5 stone. Did it hold me back? 100%. Did I allow it to stop me? Hell no.
These snacks are really bulking up the calorie count. By the time I was done, I was on 9,300. Hour 33, I just watched YouTube. Hour 34, I started my next meal, which was, can you believe it, rice and chicken. I honestly think I can roll out my chair at the moment. This beast life is, I really don't think it's for me. I was hoping that by this point my body would adjust to the challenge, but actually I think it's done the opposite. I did get through the meal, but my body was screaming at me by the end of it. I've lost count of our progress. I'm just gonna edit it in right there. Oh, I feel sick. At 35, I fell into a food coma. I see this as pretty inevitable, given I'm now over 10,000 calories. What's made this whole experience so much harder is that achieving this many calories with more healthy foods requires so much more food than junk food. So on hour 36, when I awoke, I began my final calorie burning method, which was just regular, normal cycling. Apparently I was feeling pretty cinematic here as well, so that's fun, I guess. I think Akinfenwa's got to be one of the most charismatic footballers we've ever had.
Listen, for me, life and football is all about opinions. And I hope my story shows that the only opinion that matters is the opinion you have about yourself.
This method has burned almost 500 calories, which makes me think this whole challenge could have been a lot easier had I just done more of it. I'm actually physically holding back tears right now. I could cry. The beast meal is essentially everything Akinfenwa has on a match day, all combined into one. We have chicken wings. I actually followed Akinfenwa's recipe on how he cooks them. That was kind of fun. We got potatoes, more chicken in gravy. We got toast. We got avocado. Then after the game, his quote-unquote cheat meal is strawberry milkshake, ice cream, and chocolate cake. If I don't make it, give my channel to Emerson Royale. I'll be going with the chicken. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if I just started laying eggs and growing feathers. Oh my god. I feel really bad. This is not good. For this meal, I had to take a bunch of strategic breaks. Otherwise, I would have actually exploded in my chair. I've been going for so long. There's still so much. I actually feel awful. With every new plate, things only got worse. And it was about here when I realized I might have to give up.
Anybody can do it. Keep working hard. You control your destinies. Nobody else does.
This is the last piece. Then the beast meal has been complete. Oh. Oh my god. After that, I went to sleep feeling proud. And sick. Mainly sick, but also proud. And in the morning, I just had one more meal to get through. This is it, the last bite. This beast life is not for me. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna eat for the next month. Yes! And I now weigh... I've nearly gained an entire kilo. Does this mean I'm the next beast now? Maybe, but I sure as hell am not the next Akinfenwa. Truth be told, we'll never have someone like him again, and football was lucky to have him, for sure.
I will look back at my career and be proud.
What's next? The world, I guess. I'm looking to take on the world.